Hello, welcome back to Observer. We came across jacked ourselves in the mind of the serial killer, Viktor Navorsky. He's been electrocuted. We checked into a person while he's electrocuted. He did the augmentations to himself to kind of stopping a victim, and changed his physical makeup to look like a predator. But he was a pawn. He was being used by someone else, and I'll give it away, Adam. But anyway, let's continue on now. Apparently I can't walk through cables, so we open the door. Now if you come down to this hole somewhere, there's a card, and that guy's unemployed. There you go. Alright, might look at the cards later on. So we're going to follow the hole down. We want to open a door, but we've got to restore electricity. So we're kind of back in the basement area where probably Viktor grew up to some degree. I don't think there's any... Yeah, I don't think there's any doors to open up or anything. Not from memory. No. So if we come here, we'll have 3 levers. These levers don't work yet. There's a little bit of a puzzle to solve. If we come in this door, and I think it's the middle one, you'll find another card. Strange teeth marks on the body. She was a spiritual healer. Okay, these are developers of the game. It was a bit of a fun thing. They depicted themselves with nanophage. Alright, so if we come over here, I'm not actually sure which... I'm just going to pick that one. I'm not actually sure which fuse it is, to tell you the truth. I'm just guessing. Basically, is it here?
The fuse is busted. I need to find a spare.
There we go. That evidently wasn't it either. Alright. Actually, I should just pick the most. I'm not sure if I'm plugging this in right. Alright, let's go find another fuse. It's not a really hard puzzle. I picked it out first time. Try that one. 35A, that sounds good. There you go. 35A it is. So basically you just gotta turn these.
It's never that simple.
Is there another lever down here? Maybe I have these. There we go.
Let's fire it up.
Okay. Now you gotta do this in unison when the ticking starts. Oh, so
Let's get out of here.
power. Maybe.
It's not my fault.
Okay, still hallucinating. Nothing different there. Technically we powered, what we did is power up this door. Okay, we want to go somewhere near past 42. And there should be a card somewhere. Oh, there. There's the card. It's pretty much all there is to here, by the looks of it. Yep, it's all locked. Don't know even if that stuff is on the register in the hotel. Those rooms, storage rooms, are pretty high sounding. Nothing really to see here. There's a hole to fall down. That's where we have to go. Guess go past all the pipes. Now, technically, this is the way to go forward in the game, but we want to collect a card, so I'm going to go straight ahead. And there's the card. For some reason, it doesn't want to pick up. Strangled, strangely disfigured face. Artificial life form programmer. So again, we can see the birds are being caught by Victor Navorsky, or kept there for some reason. Victor Navorsky was the one that was actually breeding all the birds in the attic for food. So that's why. I think he does more than that though. I think maybe birds were also used to stuff up Corin and all sorts of things. Possible. Could have also been used for more experimentation and all sorts of things. So I don't think it's just one sort of answer. That's all there is to that. We're now going to enter into Victor Navorsky's hideout. Pretty long hideout. I actually going slow for some reason. Can't go faster. Maybe because I'm crashed. There we go. And this is where the killer lived. This is
What a place. Hard to believe anyone could live here.
wow. Again, looking at that mask that he used to have. He's been eating birds. Smacked the mirror, evidently didn't like himself.
A splicer, a lunatic, and a junkie. Perfect combo.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Oh, nice. Okay. I was wondering if these were human skin. So this is made out of lamb. Okay. So it seems like the first kill was actually through Victor did it through the manipulation or being a pawn of someone else, which is interesting. I'm just going to go.
He came to me again. The man from the looking glass. His voice is soothing, like leaves rustling in the wind. He's the only one who understands. The only one who cares. He made me see what I was lacking, what I must do. But what he's asking, am I strong enough? Of course I am. That's the coward Victor talking again. Enough talk. Ugly human words hurt my throat. I can barely get them out anymore. It's time to act.
So Birdie's been eating. See if we can. So basically he said that the man in the looking glass was asking him to kill people. This was the first time he kind of killed anyone. So it's kind of he's been conditioned and manipulated over time, and which is interesting. If we go onto this computer, hey, managed to nab a new client. Guy's interested in pre-war transmitting equipment, and he's got the die to pay for it. Don't need to be mint, but it has to be in working condition. Here is a list of what he's looking for: a antenna, a MemoSIF mounted receiver, industrial one, not one of them consumers models, a VGX4 encoding chip. So this guy was getting employed Victor to grab stuff, which kind of explains why the attic was full of all sorts of things. Victor, the parts you sent me last week were useless. I managed to salvage the antenna, but the receiver was busted beyond repair, and the rest was rusted all to hell. Where did you even get this stuff? Did you dig it out of the trash? Needless to say, the client's not paying for this rubbish. I had to offer him a discount on my premium stuff just to keep us in business. You're on thin ice, my furry friend. You pull a stunt like that again, and you'll have to look for a new dealer. So this is somebody called Rob. Victor, this freakish charade needs to stop now. Mum and Dad are terrified, and I don't blame them. The whole gene splicing obsession is one thing, but the packages you've been sending them, whatever you think they did to you, this is cruel and unusual. Vic, you're my brother, and I'll love you even if you decide to grow an extra leg and a set of horns. But please leave Mum and Pop out of it. If you want them to accept you for who you are, just talk to them, help them understand. I know you're not delusional, so please get back to your family. We're not your enemies. Hoping to hear from you, Anchor. So this is his sister, which we talked about a girl in the last one, so that's who it is. But he must have been sending packages, maybe dead birds, or love it even if you decide to grow an extra leg and a set of horns. So I think he made his parents enemies even though they weren't. Like they literally had rejected him, but it didn't mean like he wasn't being beaten up or anything like that. Which I thought might have been the case, but it doesn't seem to be. He was more of ridicule from the public. Hey buddy, I got your message. Frankly, it couldn't have come at a worse time. These past few months have been pretty hard. Eliza is out of a job again, and with a baby on the way, so I've been pulling double shifts to save up some dough. We want to have the little one spliced as soon as it gets here. In other words, sorry, but I just don't have that kind of money. It's not that I don't trust you. I know you'd pay me back. If I just can't help you this time, Hope you'll figure something out. Hang in there, Matt. P.S. Ain't your parents rich or something? I hear they've moved to a B district. Can't you just ask them for a loan? So they moved to another district and left Vita here alone. They were originally in the C district, but Vita's been living in the basement and taking in the sewers and taking control of the last house, turning into a on the third floor, turning into a sort of a storage unit. But it had a built-in defense mechanism too, because it produced a hallucinogenic defense system, which I don't think Vita would have designed. Somebody else did that. Dear sir, we Ballard Genetics and all mutations are deeply saddened by the fact that you are unsatisfied with the results of your gene splicing therapy. BGAN employs only the best experts in their field and use state-of-the-art equipment in order to meet all the patients' needs. However, we fully acknowledge our patients' right to have immensely high expectations, even if objectively speaking they would be found unrealistic. While we are unable to provide you with the specific details regarding your treatment, we would like to remind you that in cases requiring the use of genetic material from extinct species, in the instance Canis lupus, experts compose unique strains obtained from our gene library. Unfortunately, we are not able to provide you with a list of donor species or to deny whether a given species was used in the procedure. We would also like to remind you that the aforementioned facts were stated in no uncertain terms in the pre-procedural contract. Finally, we feel obliged to inform you that malicious DNA tampering is a very serious accusation, one that should not be levelled lightly. Unless one has strong evidence to support the claim, any unfounded accusations against BGA and A made publicly or in future correspondence will be seen as slanderous and met with decisive legal actions. Okay, so evidently he was still going through all these I'm coming for you, so which is interesting. I'm coming for you. I'm wondering if Jack was part of this, and ultimately because of Adam's experiments, his connection with Jack could have made it. Fire a sword. The last one. So basically, I think you just gotta follow. I missed the walls. Interesting. Alright, let's so you should have an achievement if you've gone through all that. Oh, got it.
No. Oh, God. No. This can't be happening. It's not fucking happening.
Dad?
It's our son, Adam.
What the hell?
Dad? Are you there?
What kind of a sick game is this?
Dad, I'm still alive. The head. Don't connect to it.
Adam? Adam, are you there?
I need your help. There's a place it's called Sanctuary.
Adam? Adam? Just try to call me back. God damn it.
Okay, so Adam is somehow alive even though his head is disconnected by the body. The body that we saw in the first room that we went into was really Adam. Now you can miss the next section. You can basically go on and not jack into this. But as you can see, I have this ability to jack into this. This is definitely Adam. There is no doubt about that. He's been deceased for 254 minutes ago. Interesting. Alright, so we'll do that next time. We'll jack into it. Until then, bye for now.